Hello boys and girls, welcome to Arts and Crafts at the library. Today we're going to be making a cute little squirrel paper bag puppet. All you need is a brown paper bag, just the little lunch bag size, and some brown construction paper. And I used little googly eyes, but if you just have markers instead and no googly eyes, that'll work fine too. So let's get started. You'll need your paper bag, and then you'll need to take your brown construction paper and draw a semicircle on top of an oval. And that makes his little head shaped with kind of a forehead on top. And then you'll want to draw a little kind of a triangular nose. And I drew his paws and some little pointed ears and a big fluffy tail that kind of curls up. So let me go ahead and get started cutting those out. And I'll show you the shape once I get it cut out. You'll probably be able to see it a little bit better. And if it's hard for you to draw this shape, you could draw an oval and cut it out and then just kind of make a little nick in either side to make it his head shape. So that'll be the squirrel's head. Let's go ahead and do his ears next. Triangle ears are easy. You can even use the corner of your paper, just like that, and make them roughly the same size. And then for his little paws, you're going to cut kind of like a mitten shape. Just a place for the thumb and the fingers like a mitten. And that can be the squirrel's little hands or paws. And you can draw little, like little claws on them with your marker. So you'll need 2 of those, of course. And then his nose is a triangle also, but I kind of round the corners and make it a little smaller than the ears. So here is the little squirrel's kind of a button nose. And now I'm going to cut out his tail. But drawing your features ahead of time makes it a little easier to cut them out. You can use a black marker or a pencil even. And Mom or Dad could help you if you need help drawing them, but you can do them any shape you like. Your tail doesn't have to look just like mine, or the nose or the ears, just roughly. Now, I'll need my glue, and I'm going to glue on the face first. And not a lot of glue, just enough to hold it on. You don't want it to be too drippy, and you're just going to put it right on that part of the paper bag that lifts up. It's actually the very bottom of the bag. So once you have that secured, then you're going to need to put his ears, and I put the ears on the back. Just another little dab of glue, not too much, and just have the edge of the triangles glued onto the bag so that they stick up above his head like his ears. That's his little squirrel's ears. And now we're going to need his paws. And I'm gluing those kind of halfway down on the front of the bag. Just like that. And his tail we'll put on the back. And I glue quite a bit of the tail onto the bag just to make sure it stays on really well. So I'm going to stick that on the back, and it just kind of sticks out the side. But you can see his tail on the back of him too. And now he'll need his nose. And I make the little triangle go upside down. Just place it there upside down. And I'm going to use my marker to draw some feet. You could cut some out of paper, or you can draw them on. And then I'm drawing on some little little claws with my marker. You can see I put claws on his feet and his hands. And now I'm going to do whiskers and a mouth. So there we go. And I'm going to do big circles. Just draw big circles for his eyes. And then I'm going to stick the little googly eyes right there at the bottom of my big oval eyes that I drew. And like I said, if you just have to draw the eyes on, that's fine. That'll work too. But you can get googly eyes of all different sizes at most craft stores. Uh-oh, there goes his ear falling off. He's not quite dry. But there's my puppet. I better put him down and let him dry. And I'll show you the one that I made before. So that's a fun thing to make because then you can put on a puppet show. We do have some squirrel books here at the library. We've got Scaredy Squirrel Goes Camping by Melanie Watt. And this is a funny book. He's afraid to go out into the wilderness. So he starts thinking of all kinds of things he can do to make his camping experience a little bit less wild. And here's David Ezra Stein's Old Mama Squirrel. This is a great book, a cute story about how Mama Squirrel protects her babies. And here's A Friend Like You, written by Andrea Schomburg, and it's about a little squirrel and a bird who discover they have a lot of differences, but in spite of their differences, they learn how to get along, and they discover they end up with a wonderful friendship. So I hope you'll come to the library to get a book, and maybe you'll make a paper bag squirrel at home. Thanks for joining me today. Bye-bye.